Good morning, peep. Running a little bit late. Give me a second here. Let me log into YouTube. This way I can see the chat at the same time. Okay, it's easier for me to with the OBS software. It's not like StreamYard or Google Chat or whatever it is. So when I have the screen blow up to my trading platform, I don't see the chat unless I shrink down the screen, which I don't like to do because I like to see the full screen. And so using my iPhone, I then can see the chat. Okay, good morning. Cloudy day here, kind of gloomy, chilly. That's why I got the light on, otherwise it'd be super dark in here. All right, first thing first, TLT. I'm not liking the TLT right here, okay, because TLT is flirting of going lower, okay, which I don't like, because unless the Nasdaq can decouple from TLT, which it's trying to do, okay. Last month when TLT dropped to this level, the Nasdaq crashed hard, okay. We were down 17%, and we have recovered roughly 5% of that. But now that TLT has given up that level and testing lower, I am concerned, okay? I am concerned. So that is why I'm not bullish on the market overall, because a lot can happen, okay? See, look, last time when TLT failed, you get this ugly move here, but then it has rebound. But right now, the Nasdaq is barely holding on to this fib right here, 353, okay? This area here, see this is contention here. It needs to hold. If not, we are going to see that negative 15% again, okay? So be careful. This is not the time to be complacent and buy and hold anything. I still have over 30% in cash, so I'm not bullish on the market. Good morning, Rob, Pigpen, Paul, Crapper, Joel, and Socrates. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you appreciate what I'm doing here. Okay, I have a request on Apple. If you have any request on any stocks, after I do the chat, for sure come back to the comment section and say, Nick, tomorrow morning, can you do XYZ? Okay, can you look at XYZ for me tomorrow morning? Something like that. This way, I have a heads up, because otherwise I just go with what popped into my head. Okay, Apple. I talk about Apple once in a while, right? And Apple, it's okay. I have some share of Apple. So once somebody asked me a couple of days ago, like, what do I have as far as long term beside McDonald's and Disney? Apple is another one. Not a lot. I have, I believe, 25 share that I had for a long time, which much lower cost basis. So if I was not long into Apple, okay, if I don't have any Apple, would I buy Apple here? Heck no. Heck no. Okay, heck no. Where would I buy Apple? Down here, the red line. Okay, that's where I want Apple to drop. If the Nasdaq, excuse me, if the Nasdaq go through another 5% down move for whatever reason, can Apple drop down to this red line support, which is the 100 MA? Look at what happened last time. Okay, it was a great spot to buy right here. As ugly as the market was dropping from 10% to 17%, Well, guess what? Apple held right here. Okay, so just keep this red line, which is the 100 MA. Okay, that would be a spot for those that want to buy Apple to buy Apple. Not right now. No need to be in Apple right now. Google struggling. Okay, same thing here. No need to do anything with Google yet. Okay, be patient. I believe strongly that we will get our chance to buy Google lower. My plan is to have 5 shares of Google sometime before the split, so that it would turn into 100 shares. Okay, hypothetically speaking, where would I buy my Google? My first shot of Google would be right here. All right, at the gap fill. Where would be my next spot? The 200 MA would be my next spot. Okay, so if I'm gonna buy, say, 5 shares of Google, what do? One here, one here, and where would be my next 3? Somewhere down here at the line of support. Okay, it could be 1 here, 2 down here, but 1, 1, 1 for sure. 1, 1, 1, perhaps 2. If we have a massive 5% dump in the NASDAQ because of the TLT, 1, 1, 1, perhaps 2 down here. That's my plan. Okay, as always, have a plan. Always have a plan. My brother and I talk about plan every night. Okay, we have a quick session sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. when we both finish dinner of what we plan to do tomorrow. Sometimes we have a chat at 7 o'clock in the morning, but have a plan. Well, the 100 MA is always moving. Now, this is what you can do. If you don't have access to this trading platform, go to stockcharts.com. Okay, let me type it in the chat room. Stock, I think this is called stockchart.com, because this is what my brother used before he has his own thing. Stockcharts.com. Okay, you can go to stockchart.com and use you can go to that, and it will create a candlestick chart just like what you see here on the screen, and you can pick and choose, 20-day moving average, 50-day. You can do all of that, and it will show up on the screen the exact dollar amount. You got to understand, the moving average change every day. Okay, because it's a moving average. Every day it add 1 day, chop up 1 day. So it's not a number, it is a moving daily number. Okay, but do yourself a favor and use that. If you don't have a trading platform, if you have E-Trade or Fidelity, whatever, every trading platform has chart software and tools that you can use to create your own chart. The one I use is TD Ameritrade, and it is Think or Swim. As I mentioned before, if you don't have an account with Think or Swim or TD Ameritrade, you can open an account and deposit nothing, zero, and still can use the software in front of me. Okay, so it doesn't cost you anything. That is the other option if you want to do that. I would do that instead of go to stockcharts.com. Okay, so Facebook still ugly, still struggling. Yeah, it needs to hold. Okay, it needs to arrest the decline. What an ugly chart! Wow, right? Look at that, falling through everything. the selling is almost done. Okay, it's near the end. So I think for those that has some patience with Facebook, we're near the end. Okay. I'm just glad that I told people not to buy last week. Just hold and wait. Just wait. It's failing many support level. No need to do anything there. How about Amazon? Amazon, if you didn't sell Amazon the last couple of days, I don't know what you're doing, because you're asking for trouble. If you bought Amazon below 3,000 down here and you hold on all the way up to 3,200, remember I said I sold at 3,252. I'm not sure what you're doing. Let's go through the semiconductor. Micron, no need to do anything here. Okay, no need to do anything here. Let's see if it can hold the 100 MA. The 200 MA is right here, so yeah, this better hold. Okay, no need to do anything there. Take this instrument. I like it even more. Big gap down. Not sure what the news is. Okay, take a look at this. Here's another example of gap. See this big gap right here? From 196 down to 185, 186. So it's like a $10 gap. And take a look at this. It runs up near the gap and back off. Because you know what? Like I said, there's people that's already lining up to sell at the gap here to make the profit, right? So it fails many times. It took 3 tries to fill the gap, okay? If you bought Texas Instrument down here and you didn't sell here, yet you got a whole week worth of chances to get out at the gap, right? Guess what? Hey, dumbass, pay attention to the gap. Don't ignore the gap. AMD, critical spot right here. Okay, critical. Look like it's gonna be testing today. Okay, this is a tough spot here. You get the 20 MA, which had been a trouble spot. Okay, the 20 MA has been a trouble spot. If this doesn't hold, say hello to the 200 MA below. So if you want to buy AMD, just wait. You will get your chance to buy down here at 110. A better chance at 100. Would I buy at 100? Absolutely. Intel, I bought, full disclosure, I bought 35 share yesterday. And I also wrote a put down here. Okay, so my exposure can be up to 135 share. I want to own up to 300 shares of Intel. So far, I'm okay. All right, what was my cost? My cost was about 48.14. Okay, that was my average entry point of Intel yesterday, 48.14. Look like 48 is going to be tested again, which is fine. You know, do nothing right here. I will keep accumulating 5 shares at a time if I need to. You can't see the right side of the screen. Oh, my bad. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. There we go. You guys should have said something a lot earlier. My bad. Okay, so back to Intel. Now that you can see the right side, I bought Intel at 48.14-ish. Okay, so right now look like it's gonna be a bad day. for many things. Pfizer report earning yesterday, dumping into the support here and failing the support right here for now in pre-market. So don't pay attention. Sure, pay attention to pre-market, but at the same time, pre-market is pre-market, okay? A lot of emotional people doing a lot of emotional stupidity. So the earning was okay. The projection was a little bit soft, but it's hard to make a projection on, you know, all the COVID vaccine and medicine. Regardless, would I buy Pfizer at the 100 MA? Heck yes. Okay, so I don't mind nibbling here. You know what I say? Wait until the first 15 minutes. Let the emotional people get trampled out the door first and aim for that 50 bucks. Aim for that 50 bucks. That's a good support right there for Pfizer. Let's see what else. Oh, of course, BTC rejected. Okay, I talked about this for the past couple of weeks, right? Talk about it. I talk about the key spot here. It vote over. Yippee ki yay! I said the testing point is up here, right? Tough spot. It went up there real quick, real briefly, and back off. I just missed my sell limit order overnight. I had an order up here at 46. So I should have set it, could have, should have at 45 to get out. It's okay. I'm watching it. I have my eye on this thing. I'm not giving back more than 43. Okay, if it get down to 43, I am stopping out of my purchase that I made down here at 36 and 39. I will take the 15% gain. Thank you. So BTC behaved the way I expected. You see that? It went over the critical level, it tests the next level and failed. We'll see how it does today, okay? Level to level, not rocket science here. Discipline. Is it correlated to the NASDAQ? Absolutely. If you haven't tuned into the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 months, I talk about how I don't like crypto correlated too closely with the NASDAQ. Those that have been in the chat room and have been with me for the past couple of weeks and months, have I said that? Yes. I don't like that at all. That's why if the NASDAQ dumped, I am dumping BTC. I want them to decouple. Okay? I don't want to see the correlation to be like almost 90%. Ridiculous. Let's see, on my list of things to look at, XBI is doing okay. I talked to my trader friend yesterday about XBI because, you know, I'm fully aware that the 20 MA is right here. You know, sure, can I sell and get a little profit here? But given how this is, I don't mind holding and seeing if it can go up to the 105 range. Okay, so the disciplined trader would say it's okay to take some profit there. Okay, it's okay if you are okay with that kind of, you know, but it's so low. It's, you know, there are time to just let things play out. No need to worry about that. IBB, the other, same thing with IBB. Okay, they both, see that, both IBB and XBI are right there testing the 20 MA. It's gonna get back today. It's gonna fail. It's all right. It'd be nice to see a breakthrough. Home Depot 357. Remember what I said, no man's land. Okay, so would I buy Home Depot down here at 347? Maybe. 344. I will set my alert okay, at the 200 MA. That's a good spot potentially to nibble. But if the market dump, 344 is easy. Okay, easy. Good morning, Vinny. Good morning, Taki. All right. Let's see, what else would I like to look at? How about Starbucks? Starbucks is doing okay. Okay, as bad as their report is, it is hanging around 95. All right, so nothing to do here. No reason to be bullish or bearish on Starbucks. It is doing exactly what it's doing, going sideways, consolidating. Okay, so leave that one alone. No need to be a hero there. Disney. Disney. Okay. Would I do that, Vinny? Uh, Tough questions. Tough question, to be honest. I have Disney. I don't mind owning Disney, but it's not. There is, where would I sell my Disney? Okay, first thing I would do is, if you want to sell some Disney to diversify, watch the 20 MA. Okay, for sure, I would have my stop right here at 142 at this line right here. If this fail, if 142 fail, okay, do you want to waste giving away $7? It can go down to 135 in a hurry. Okay, would I sell my Disney that I bought down here at 142? Heck yes. Okay, I don't mind selling it here to buy back down here. All right, so it's depend on what your question can be in many ways. There's no right or wrong answer, to be blunt. I can tell you what I would do with my position. I have Disney long term that I hold on to, and I have trading shares. My trading shares, if it go at 142, I am out. Okay, I am out. I will buy it back down here because I think Disney's gonna have a hard time. Okay, hard time. The 20 MA is crashing down on top of it. It can't close the gap. I would love to see Disney close the gap at 147. Yeah, I love to see that. But if the market is struggling, Disney can go back to 135. Easily. Yeah, I mean, take a look at Disney on a 3-year. Yeah, I mean, it's Disney is at a spot where it's not a bad spot for people to look for entry point if they have no position. If you have no position in Disney, look at this. Okay, look at this. You see this wick down? Look at what it did. It closed the gap. See that? Look at this gap right here. When Disney gap up and run, and then boom, it closed the gap. Okay, there you go. That's another example of how a gap is filled. All right. If you were not into Disney, right, and you've been waiting patiently to get into Disney, and on that ugly January, you should have paid attention to this gap right here to buy Disney at this point right here. So if you did, if you didn't, now you know. Okay, now you know. Just look at how long this has been. That's 2 months. January. This gap took place in November 9th. Okay, and then can you wait 10 weeks? Can you wait 10 weeks? Okay, this is the kind of patient you need to be a good trader. Watch the chart. Sometimes you have to wait months. This is not comic book. Gotta have it now because I need to flex on Instagram. Let's see what else. Netflix, and we're talking about Disney. Let's take a look at Netflix. Going sideways. Ugly. Ugly. Ugliness. It can go back to 380 in a heartbeat, which it will. Okay, it can. It will. Yeah, it's a no touch. PayPal. Same thing here. Sideways. Pain. Square. Yuck. Yuck. Okay, nothing but yuck. Here we go. Target. Yeah, it at the spot. Okay, this is the spot. 210. I like it. I don't mind. I don't mind Target a little bit here. How about Nike? $144. Yeah, it's going sideways right in this spot. It's all right. Nothing to worry there. How about Intel? Okay, it's holding the line, doing fine. Oh, EW. EW. Okay, so EW, the 20 was crashing on it, can't hold it, going below. So yeah, I need to make sure that my stop is in there to get out and buy back down here at 105. Okay, I'm not going to give away $5. Buy back at lower. Unless there's any more question, I'm done for now. And if I need to do something later this afternoon, I will. But if not, I will see you all tomorrow. Microsoft 302. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Microsoft is in kind of like a no man's land. Okay, I would mind adding to Microsoft here down to 295 with the big order down here at 280. Okay, so Microsoft, if the market dump 280, it can go. But around 300 is not a bad entry point. Okay, not a bad entry point there. So it looks like there's no more question there. So kindly hit that thumbs up button if what I'm doing is providing good information, good teaching. If not, you don't need to watch the video. That's it. Time for me to pay attention to the market. Oh, before I go, real quick, what's going on with Google? Google, oh, showing a little strength early. Showing a little strength early. All right, that's okay. I'm not buying Google here. Amazon, the opposite. Oh, I haven't looked at Visa. Visa? Yeah. If you didn't sell Visa up here, not sure what you're doing. MasterCard, same thing. If you didn't sell MasterCard up here, what are you doing? What are you doing? See you down here. How about AXP, my favorite of all the credit card? Yeah. See, that's impressive. See, testing the high, breaking the high, going higher. One of the rare occasion. Oh, JP Morgan. JP Morgan. Yeah, baby. Yeah. What was I happy buying JP Morgan at 148, 149 down here? Yeah. That could be my good winner today. JP Morgan. That means the rate is going higher. Goldman Sachs. All right. Looking good. It's going to be a good trading day. We'll see. We'll see. That's it, people. Thank you for tuning in. Be careful. If you trade, trade small. Take it from me. Okay? I'm buying 5 share, 10 share. I'm not out there buying 100 shares of anything. Okay? This is not the environment to go out there and be arrogant and say, I'm going to go buy 100 shares of Apple today. No. Whatever you buy 5, buy 10, buy small. Look at my entry into Intel. I want to buy 300 shares. I bought 35 shares yesterday. Okay. No need to rush into anything. Learn to be patient. Okay, that's the first rule of one of the many key rule of trading. Learn to be patient.